I do a lot of videos on this channel about scams around the world to avoid, and Bangkok, Thailand in particular is one of my most viewed how to avoid scams videos, and people often comment on those videos and say, Chris, these scams aren't real. These actually don't happen to people. They've never happened to me. You're just making these things up. And let me tell you, these things aren't made up. In particular, one of our viewers of this channel, she recently came back from Bangkok, Thailand, and she fell for the Bangkok Tailor scam, and she wanted to pass on her experience that I could share with you so that none of you fall for the scam if you visit Bangkok, if you visit Thailand, or if you visit other places where the custom-made clothes scam is prevalent. For the purposes of protecting her identity, I've selected an AI-generated voice called Elizabeth and an avatar and some AI-generated imagery to go with it. So we're gonna see here for the next few minutes her account. These are all of her words, but the voice and the images are AI-generated by Descript.
I was told by a tuk-tuk driver that he was taking me to a silk factory where I could look around and get clothes made. The salesman told me they could make me Chanel quality custom clothes at a reasonable price. I said I didn't want Chanel. You can buy that at any airport. He insisted they had the best silks and could make anything I wanted. I was surrounded by tailors, measuring me, offering fabric, flattering me. I said I was leaving the next morning and asked how they could finish something so fast. He claimed to have over 20 people working in the back. I picked out 3 pieces, the main one being a dress. It was about 1 p.m. I should have seen the red flags. No one can make quality clothes that fast. He had said the shirt would cost $50 to $70, but once I chose the fabric, he started talking quickly. I couldn't follow the pricing. Somehow, the final bill was over $1,000. He said I had to pay in advance. Swept up in the moment, I gave him my card. That's when I started feeling uneasy. Around 6 p.m., they brought me back for a fitting. The clothes were just cut fabric, pinned together. I asked for an itemized receipt. They avoided the question, kept distracting me. The dress, even in pieces, looked terrible. I asked if we could turn it into a jacket or something more wearable. They charged me another $600, again requiring payment in advance. I refused to leave until I got a breakdown of the charges. The salesman scribbled something on a scrap of paper. At 10:30 that night, a man came to my hotel room with the clothes. He wouldn't leave until I wrote a review, so I did, just to get him out of the room. It was late, and I had a flight in the morning. Even with all that, I called them afterward. I told them the clothes didn't fit, and something wasn't right. A few days later, after I'd arrived in another country, I started looking up reviews. That's when it really hit me. There were over 100 reviews on TripAdvisor and Google describing exactly what happened to me. People being told they were going to a museum or a silk factory, pressured into buying overpriced clothes and receiving low-quality work. I changed my review to reflect what really happened. I added a photo. Right away, the store called me. They said they'd refund $600 if I took the review down. That's when I looked more closely at the receipt. The actual written prices added up to only $192. Since then, I've received phone calls, fake refund letters, and texts pressuring me to delete the review. I've called the tourist police, but they say I have to return to Bangkok to file a report. After much back and forth, they refunded me $600 with the agreement that I take the photos down. I don't want 100 more people to walk into this same trap, so please beware of this scam and scams like it in Thailand.
Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for sharing that story. I'm so sorry that that had to happen to you, but hopefully in sharing this, you can do some good for some other people. Fellow explorers, if you find yourself in Bangkok, in Thailand, beware of people who want to charge you $1,000 more for custom clothes than they're actually worth. If you are going to Bangkok and you're like, Chris, what are some of the other scams to avoid? Check out this video right here of all the scams in Bangkok that you want to avoid. And if you just want to know general travel tips of Chris, what are some things I should do? What should I eat? Where should I stay? Check out this video here for all of my Bangkok travel tips. Fellow explorers, as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'm going to see you in the next video.